CATE BROUGHTON Last updated 2111, June 6, 2018. The earthquake-prone Christchurch Hospital Riverside building will not be closed before new facilities open. Staff and patients using an earthquake-prone Christchurch Hospital building may have to wait at least a year before they can move out, and make safe work is unlikely to go ahead in the meantime. The majority of the badly earthquake-damaged Riverside buildings would be demolished, but not until the new acute services building opened, Canterbury District Health Board (CDHB) Chief Executive David Peets said on Wednesday. All clinical services in Riverside, which was deemed earthquake-prone with high life safety risk, in an updated engineering assessment commissioned by the Ministry of Health, would transfer to the new facility, but not until September 2019 at the earliest. A new report shows Riverside Central Building at Christchurch Hospital is earthquake-prone. Pictured is an artist's impression of the Christchurch Hospital campus when the acute services building is finished. The acute services building was originally expected to be completed in 2016, but had faced delays due to the complex design and difficulties with labor shortages, Meet said. The CDHB had no alternative but to continue using the Riverside building. Read more, Christchurch Hospital building has high life safety risk, Canterbury DHB facilities struggle to keep pace with population growth, DHB looking at options for future earthquake-prone Middlemore Hospital building. A Riverside building staff member who spoke to Stuff under condition of anonymity said she was not personally concerned about the quake-prone status. Started before the 2011 earthquakes, when it was established that the 1960s building was no longer fit for purpose. After the earthquakes, strengthening work to improve the building's safety was completed and 2 inpatient wards were moved from the more vulnerable levels 4 and 5 to mitigate risk. The December 2017 seismic assessment confirmed to the Ministry of Health that remediating Riverside the potable water held in the tanks provided a critical backup supply for basic hospital services. Noisy and complex work to brace perimeter wall panels would require parts of the building to be vacated and potentially a closure of services. Ministry of Health Director of Critical Projects Michael Hundleby said contractors leading a master planning process for Christchurch Hospital had recommended to the CDHB these tanks be emptied and repairs carried out on the shear walls to quickly bring the building to 45% of code, above the earthquake-prone level of 34%. It was the CDHB's responsibility to have the work done, he said. Board member Anna Crichton said she and others had repeatedly raised concerns about the safety of the building to the Ministry of Health and the current and previous health ministers, but felt these had not been heard. There were huge pressures on the health capital works budget from a number of DHBs around the country, she said. We have made it very clear that our situation is extremely urgent, but then we've got huge competition from Auckland. Board member Andy Dickerson said Canterbury was a high-risk earthquake region and the ministry needed to take that into consideration. While we have counties Manukau DHB crowing about some of their buildings being earthquake-prone, Auckland has had one earthquake in the last 10 years. We've had 24,000. Stuff.